Fire Cult Dancer, somewhat popular unit already. Haven't built it yet today. We're going to build it. We're going to test it out. We already know it's going to be useful because so many people are already using it. Let's take a look at what it does. First skill, damage based on target max HP. Not bad against bosses. Second skill, deep breathing, extend the duration of buffs and shorten the duration of debuffs for 1 turn of all allies. Recovers HP by 20%. The recovery amount increases according to the number of buffs or debuffs granted on each target. And then we have the Crescent, attack the enemy 4 times. Each attack has a 50% chance to inflict 2-turn defense down. Afterward, grant all allies 2 turns speed up. Damage based on your max HP. So another one, well, this is based on her max HP. This one is based on target's max HP. But we do have 2 turns speed up and then an increased duration on this, which is going to be a 3-turn speed up for the entire team. We've got some good access to heals. We have defense breaks for the enemy, so defense break plus damage based on max HP plus crit rate is good for hitting bosses with this unit. We have this on, it's not 6-star, but we have it on speed, defense, HP. We are going to 6-star it. Actually, not now because we don't have a gear for it. We're going to also swap the physiques out for another one. I'm sure we have better ones in store. I'm sure we have ones with more appropriate physiques in storage. So let's see. We got low defense on that though. I don't really want low defense, but I guess we'll use this one. Sure, why not? All right, so we're gonna build that, and we will be back now. First up, let's try it in the Death Lab. I know it's very, very popular here, so let's see how it works with. Yeah, let's use the Fire Joker. Let's see what winds up happening. Oh, nice 0 defense breaks. Wonderful. We didn't set any AI on this, so it's just doing whatever it wants to do. But we should set the AI to do skill 3 first, which it already did. Nice, all those multi-hits. We should set it to do skill 3 first and then skill 2. There we go, beautiful. The crit rate lead is nice here, because we don't need the sharpshooter speed lead. The animation's so wild. He's like a super budget E-Honda 100 hand slap. And then we have potentially more immunity with the Steel Wings and then the prolonging the immunity from the Steel Wings with the Cult Dancer. Oh, I wish you would have used that a little bit later when we're at the boss, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Alright, we got the shield half broken already. Very nice. And there's the immunity. Then we got the gang fight. Beautiful. And 2 more. And let's see. Oh, didn't do it. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to prolong. Let's set the AI though. I think that's always important. You can't expect it to do the things you want it to do if you don't bother doing the AI. Okay. And let's see, we got the oh, the defense break, but it wasn't enough. Nah, that was okay. Decent amount of damage there. Heal block. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Where's the time? 2:13. Let's change the AI. Let's see how it does. AI has been set. Let's see if it's a little bit more. I mean, the first one was nice. First one, no problems there. Let's see if it's a little bit better. Although I will say, if we had some more, the thing to make it faster would be the AoE wave clear. So that might be the next step. Extend the duration. Very nice, very nice. 100 hand slap. But we can sub out one of these sharpshooters for one of the bookworms. Fire bookworm or tree bookworm. Look at that. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Easy clear of the mid-boss. We got the 4-turn shield now because she prolonged the duration. So she prolongs the duration, and then she also reduces the duration of the debuffs as well. So if we had provokes on the rest of our team, she could cleanse those off. Or she could decrease the duration to 0, potentially. I wish they didn't use all their ults at the very end. We can tweak things more, though. There's the heal block. Very nice. Unless we kill it now and then it comes back without the heal block and then gets healed after that. That, that could be an issue. But all right, we got almost down with the shield. Nice. And he is down once. And they're going to do the provoke. Yep. And provoke was not an issue there. I mean, one unit got taunted, but yeah. So this should be definitely faster than the last one. How much faster? Like 20 seconds, not a little bit less than 20 seconds faster. Now to what we really built it for is the Colossus. So we saw, I believe it was Zombie's team the other day of the Fire Cult Dancer, the Dark Popo Rider for the attack power break, the defense break, and the blind, and then the Light Sharpshooter for, let's just get this started because it's gonna be a while. And then the Light Sharpshooter for attack age boost, heals. What else? Defense breaks, strips. We got a handful of defense breakers in this team. Actually, I think almost every unit on here defense breaks, so we should be defense breaking a lot, I would like to think. We're not going to do a whole lot of damage with the Water Twin Blade, though, because he's not skilled up, but he's got 200 crit damage. So, could be better, could be worse. It's okay, he's on shock. But let's see. This is really what we built it for, because we should be putting more effort and attention and focus on this. I mean, it's free summons, so may as well actually get the value out of that. Make sure you do it every week. You got invites every week. Make sure you do it. Get the value. Anyway, we will see, because it's gonna be a long team. We're going to mitigate a lot of the damage between the attack power break and the blind from the Dark Popo Rider. We're going to constantly cycle turns with the between the speed buff and the Fire Cult Dancer speed buff and the Sharpshooter's attack age boost with the skill 3. So, and she is the fastest unit on team. That's why she's teaming up with the Twin Blade. That should be nice. She'll defense break, and then he will do some damage on top of that. It's not going to be a crazy amount of damage, though. But hopefully it's going to be able to do... I don't see it doing 10. Again, because skill ups and arena trinkets, hopefully we can beat 5 million. I guess we'll see at the end. I don't think we need to see a 10-minute video of just one run of Light Colossus, but we will see at the end how it does. So it looks like we are about done. I think the biggest thing here was that we did not have enough strips, and that comes from, we have the strip from the Light Sharpshooter, but we don't have the strip fully cooldown reduced from the Water Twin Blade, and I think that's what wound up eventually doing it. That's why we only have 3.2 million damage, because the boss with that defense buff, he actually becomes stronger. So, like, he does more damage based on that defense buff. So that's, I think, why we wound up biting, because we couldn't get that defense buff off. Not a bad unit. We will wind up upgrading these things some more over time, but for right now, it is doing just fine. Let's go finish it off with a few summons. See if we get anything exciting. I suppose that's poetic. Get the exact same thing we spotlighted immediately. Steel Wings is another one that the tree Steel Wings is another one that people like to use in that area against Colossus, because of the consistent defense buff. Mainly for the water one. Do we need We're missing 2 of these, so sure, why not? I got 1 LD. Can we get LD shinies? That would be a no. All right. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for this one. Fun. Is it a fun? I don't know if it's a fun unit. It is an effective unit. Effective unit. Anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.